This week on Bike People, it's all about camping in canals. We fit in some hiking.
Just a little bit slick.
Hold on there, old timer.
Forrest shares about making s'mores.
There's the right way to put them on.
All that and more, straight ahead on Bike People. Bike People, brought to you in part by Cat Trike, focusing on the design, engineering, and manufacturing of innovative recumbent trikes that are made in the USA. The Hotel Pattee, a cycling hub for the High Trestle and Raccoon River Valley Trail, a destination unto itself for Iowa adventures. The Hotel Pattee. Bike World, the store that supports the sport, serving cyclists since 1979. Additional consideration provided by Shimano, Winnebago, Bike Iowa,
My name is Forrest. I got my first bike at age 3, my next bike at age 7. I've ridden in Europe, Australia, and all across our great nation.
My name is Suzette. I'm a mom, TV personality,
I have no excuse.
and bike lover. I've known Forrest for years, from interviews, rides, and bike events.
I'm in the bicycle business and a cycling enthusiast. I've been collecting, fixing, and selling bikes my whole life.
We love bikes and all the people, stories, and adventures around them.
But it's all downhill, right? We're on a journey to show you the world through 2 wheels.
To help you become
Bike people.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Bike People. Today, we're talking about canals and campgrounds. We're on the historic I&M Trail, which starts in the middle of the state and goes all the way to Chicago.
We are going to step back in time, check out a mule-pulled canal boat. We'll be going over to Starved Rock State Park and see some of the unique beauty there.
So stay tuned for a really cool adventure.
And it is a bit cool this morning.
No matter where you're going, chances are you can find a modern campground nearby. For weekend getaways or even longer, they offer a great base to explore the many attractions and historic landmarks scattered all over the country.
Cold, cold, really cold.
Call that invigorating.
Whose idea was this?
Such an easy lifestyle to just hop on the bike, take off, and enjoy the weekend.
And we have great company. Look at all the people that are joining us this weekend.
Just off the historic I&M Canal Trail is the Illinois Waterway Visitor Center, one of only 8 locations where you can get an up-close look at the impressive towboats and barges as they navigate through the lock and dam system.
All right, hey, let's go on inside and see
Check it out.
they've got.
Well, there he goes.
So that's how it works.
Yeah, that's how it works. This one's Archer Daniels Midland owns the company.
Here we are at the Illinois Waterway Visitor Center, right across from Starved Rock, and we're with Kevin Eubank, who is the park ranger. Kevin, thanks for having us here today.
We're very glad y'all were able to make it.
Kevin, tell us about what happens here.
This is one of 8 locks and dams on the Illinois Waterway. They allow boats to travel from the Gulf of Mexico. They come up the Mississippi River, get into the Illinois Waterway, and they travel through us going up towards Lake Michigan, the Chicago area. The dam backs up water so that the water is deep enough for boats to travel in, and then the lock is a way to allow the boats to get around the dam.
And that's what's behind us right now.
Yeah, the lock is right behind us here where you just saw that towboat come through. We will bring a towboat in. If they're heading downriver, they'll come in. We'll drop the water about 10 feet below them, and then they'll head out on the lower side. And if they're going upriver, they'll come in with it low. We'll raise them up, and they'll go out the other side high.
Kevin, we just saw a towboat go through. How many semis would that be equated to as far as what it was pushing up the river?
He had 8 barges with him, so one barge is the equivalent of 58 trucks. So we're looking at about 350 semi-loads on the waterway instead of being out on the highway.
This is an amazing viewing deck. Now, what can we see when we're out here in terms of wildlife?
Well, right now you'll see the American white pelicans are the big birds out there with the black wing tips. We do see bald eagles regularly. We've got some resident in the area, but you don't see the really big numbers of them until the wintertime the river freezes over.
Do you ever ride the I&M Trail?
We have several times. We've taken groups of junior high schoolers from the church. We like to ride from LaSalle. We go into Utica. They go to the Country Cupboard ice cream shop and then juice up and head back to LaSalle.
I think I see an agenda change coming then. I believe that we're ready for some ice cream.
It would be a good thing. They have some very unusual flavors, and it's definitely, they say if you ask for the calorie content, don't come in.
Those are energy units, remember?
That's right, energy
Yes.
units, yes.
Kevin, thank you so much. This is just a fantastic adventure today. We learned so much.
Well, I'm very glad. We always like having people come where we can explain to them what they're seeing and help them discover it for themselves, what it's all about.
I really don't put them out.
You would see now that would have been a carbon arc back in the day. We didn't want the carbon arc in the building for obvious reasons.
This has been so much fun. Thank you so much for showing us around.
Well, we're really glad to do it. We appreciate you coming. Come back again.
We will.
Hope so.
Just across the Illinois River, you'll find Starved Rock State Park, featuring impressive bluffs and lush canyons. It also includes a historic lodge, a robust visitor center, and much more.
We're here at Starved Rock Visitor Center with Joe Lynn, the naturalist here. Thank you for having us.
Well, we're glad to have you here today.
What type of activities can we do here at Starved Rock?
Oh, we have many different activities here at Starved Rock. The main activity are the hiking trails. We have 13 miles of hiking trails, and those hiking trails will take visitors to overlooks and to canyons throughout the hiking trail system. We also have a boat ride, the Belle of the Rock. It's a 45-minute boat tour that goes out on the river. You can also hear about the history of the park. We also have a Class A campground. We have 133 sites at the campground. It's a very popular place because of the proximity to Chicago. We are full every weekend, May through October. So if folks would like to come out, it's a very good idea to have a reservation.
How many visitors do you think you have each year?
We get between 1.5 million to 2 million visitors each year, and the busiest month is October with the changing colors. Everybody wants to come out to the park. It's absolutely beautiful.
I bet it is gorgeous. I understand the lodge has a very historic background.
Well, the lodge was built in the 1930s by the Civilian Conservation Corps, and the CCC was a program set up by Franklin Delano Roosevelt during the Great Depression to give young unemployed men jobs.
But what is your favorite season to enjoy here?
Oh, by far, winter time. The ice falls are in the canyons when conditions are right, the eagles are here, and after a snowfall, the park is absolutely beautiful.
Jolyn, thanks for all the great information. See, this is a beautiful park.
Thank you for being here with us today.
Forrest, let's hit the trails.
Let's go. Can you imagine in the fall what this valley might look like with all the oranges and the yellows and browns and reds? It would be spectacular. Amazing all the wildlife between the pelicans, huge birds, and eagles. It's gorgeous. Just a little bit slick.
Hold on there, old timer.
I'll get you for that. From the road, you'd never know these trails were here, and it's interesting knowing that 200 years ago, Native Americans were walking on these trails.
Oh, that was awesome.
Okay, take
That was
a look and
awesome.
make sure we got it.
Time for a little rest and a little food.
food and then a bike ride.
Yeah. Bat facts. Do not need to know any more about bats.
They come down and get all the little bugs. This visitor center has a museum. Check it out.
There's always something to learn on these trips.
2000, then the elm tree. Elmsley's got it.
Holy moly.
It's pretty amazing.
Of course, this sign caught my eye. Let's check this out. What do you say?
Looks like a fun spot.
I just love these little museums. You just never know what you're gonna find.
These adventures make the trip so worthwhile. So Charles Lindbergh was a great pilot, but he did crash right here.
Oh, really? Should we head over to the trail?
Slow and steady wins the race, right?
Tear it up, guys. Tear it up.
Have fun.
Well, we've had a great ride this morning. Hike, delicious meal, museum time. I think it's time to hop on the bikes again.
The I&M Trail is calling our name, and now we're warmed up. We're ready to go for a real ride now.
All right, let's do it.
At 96 miles long, the Illinois and Michigan Canal stretches from LaSalle, Peru to Chicago and was in service from 1848 to 1933. The limestone towpath alongside the canal is now used for many recreational purposes.
Boy, we don't see scenery like this very often.
Plus, it's a great way to work off lunch. How many days a week do you ride the trail? Do you just
Weekends, usually
weekends only?
very busy.
Yeah.
He works in Sterling as a plant manager.
Well, have a great day. We'll see you hopefully on the trail.
All right, catch you later, guys.
Bye.
Thanks.
I can't believe how big this is. This is amazing. Looks like they actually use this boat.
They actually do. They pull this with a mule full. This is full of people. They pull it down.
Really?
Yes.
Well, let's come back and learn more about this a little bit later.
We'll check it out. Sounds good.
Let's roll.
Supposedly has the best ice cream, correct?
Yes.
Kevin said, check it out. This is the famous place to come for ice cream. We came a long ways to enjoy your ice cream. So I am going to try multiple flavors. I think I have more energy and it's for the rest of the ride today than you do.
So too.
You're probably gonna have to stop in the middle of the ride now.
Right.
I am good till the end.
Well, you also have the carrot, so you've got your veggie for the day. So after our pit stop, we're ready to get back on our bikes and head down the trail east to Ottawa.
That's a small barge compared to the ones we saw this morning.
I'd say, yeah.
This is where you gotta buy your ticket, pay your toll so you can get the boat through. Take your donkey and your barge and cruise on down the way.
I just find that story hard to believe, though. One donkey and a barge.
I think we're gonna find a donkey and a barge tomorrow and see, just to show you how it works.
Ah! Whew. Well, we made it to Ottawa. Now what?
Well, if we keep heading that way, we'll end up in Chicago.
No, we're going back to the campgrounds.
Back to the campground.
Back to the campground.
Good idea. All right, sounds good.
Hey, you ready for another bike ride?
No, I'm just ready to check that fire out you've got going, and
Yeah.
I'm thinking about some s'mores.
Yes, let's make this happen.
All right, let's go. There's the right way to put them on, the wrong way, and as I like to say, there's the ridge way. So anyway,
Well played.
you
Well played.
cannot beat a good s'mores after a nice day around the campfire, fun bike ride, good food.
Oh my gosh, I think we've had enough sugar today.
Not yet, but
Yeah.
but after 2
Yeah.
s'mores, we'll have
Yeah.
enough sugar. It was a fun day though.
Yeah, hiking for a couple of hours, biking for a couple of hours. Oh my goodness.
It's kind of chilly too. It's kind of a nice night to have a campfire going.
Would you like a s'more?
I would like a s'more. Ooh, I need,
So you need to put the top on like this.
yeah, I need,
That part.
squish it.
Here. Oh. Okay, do you need?
Okay, hold on. All right, you got yours? Well, as Julia Child would say, bon appetit. Pretty nice when you can combine camping,
Yum.
cycling,
Eating.
eating. It's like a perfect weekend.
Favorite hobby. I'm really good at it.
We had a great ride yesterday on the I&M Trail. We saw a very interesting boat.
That's right, it's the LaSalle Canal boat ride. And then we're going to see our second canal, but not before we finish our coffee.
Oh no, I'm like this one. See, I want you.
Because we didn't really anticipate that we would ever own them. We just thought we would contract with someone.
We're here at the Lock 16 Visitor Center with Anna, who's the president of the Canal Association.
Welcome to LaSalle, Illinois.
Thank you. Now we're taking a ride on the canal ourselves today. What should we expect?
It'll be like going back to 1848. It's a scenic ride. It's narrated, so you'll learn some of the history.
He was fired 3 times as a mule tender because of his fighting.
It'll be quiet because there's no motor. We have 2 mules who take turns pulling our boat. Larry or Mo is the propulsion there. You can just imagine what it was like when things moved at the speed of 2 to 4 miles per hour.
Anna, tell us a little bit about the history of the canal.
The canal opened in 1848. We were the last water link in a water highway that went from New York Harbor to New Orleans.
What did they carry on the barges back then?
There were lots of goods. From the east, manufactured goods, anything like cloth, lace, pianos, furniture, those kinds of things. Up from New Orleans, all of a sudden you had lemons and oranges and molasses. And actually in from the west, going east, were things like fur pelts. And of course grain. Once the canal came, this whole area was opened up because farmers could grow so much more because they had transportation to take it to the market.
Now we're able to actually ride our bicycles along the canal.
That's right. So in 1933, when it closed for commerce, it really opened for recreation. Where you've been riding is actually where the horses and the mules pulled the boats. It was the original tow path.
Anna, thank you so much. I can't wait for this boat ride.
Well, make sure to say hello to Larry and Mo for me. Enjoy your time here.
Thanks.
I want to know, how does he not get caught in the mud of the bottom of the river?
Oh no, he pulled on the side. He doesn't walk in the water.
I thought he might have walked in the bottom.
No, Jesus walks on the water. Okay, the donkey walks on the land.
Oh! guys. Good to see you. I'm super excited. Thank you.
Looks like fun.
It is fun. I told you my name is Mary Todd Lincoln. I will be your hostess today. Okay, I'm going to be telling you the story of the canal, and it is a people story because people dreamed about having a canal here.
Oh, he's doing such a good job of swimming. Way to go, Mo.
They dug the canal for 12 years. Started in 1836, finished it in 1848. Now, once that was done, then within our country, we had a beautiful inland waterway.
Completed in 1907 and soon abandoned, the Hennepin Canal stretches over 90 miles from the Quad Cities to the center of the state. The canal now functions as a recreational waterway and trail with both paved and gravel sections.
As promised, canal number 2, the Hennepin Canal.
And it's got water.
Shall we ride?
Let's go.
Look, more water. Oh, there's a turtle. Oh,
That's a pretty good sized turtle there.
yeah. What a good swimmer.
This is nice.
Yeah.
Nice, wide, smooth trail, good scenery.
Looks like somebody's fishing.
Ooh, did you know that actually Illinois records fish have been caught in this canal?
Like he didn't catch one.
I don't think he caught a record there. Hey, here comes another lock.
Yeah, awesome.
Since Roman times, one of the biggest challenges in building waterways has been when two of them come together.
Okay, think of the canal. It's a highway of water instead of asphalt or concrete. Just transports items along its waterway. And when you come with a highway to a ravine or a creek or a river, you've got to build a bridge across, and they actually built a water bridge right across a natural river and a natural creek. And it's really amazing that 100 years ago, they had the technology to do something like this, the forethought to do something like this. This is really intriguing to me.
It's amazing that this doesn't all fall apart. I mean, it just seems like a box of water on
It
top
is a
of
box of water.
another box of water. I want to be able to see the underneath part of it.
It is neat. It's absolutely beautiful. It's a very scenic part of the trail. There's some of our rides that are so much fun with our road bikes, smooth trails. We can travel at a very fast speed, a long distance. This trail really reminds me of a Sunday afternoon drive in the country. It's just quiet, it's peaceful, it's scenic. This has been a spectacular weekend. You know, it's interesting. There's a lot of bicycle similarities here. You've got small sprocket, a large one in the middle, so you have a gear ratio change. You got a chain, you got the counterweights to lift this bridge up so the barges can go across. It's really interesting. So as the water raises, boom, get the bridge out of the way. Another technological marvel. so nice just to sit here, enjoy it, take it all in, and really appreciate the beauty.
Some of the old metalwork is almost like artwork. Okay, another fantastic trip on the books. That's right, we traveled the I&M Trail via bike, of course. We learned all about the canals and locks, and we rode the LaSalle Canal boat pulled by a mule, and as always, we ate some really good food.
What I loved best about the camping and canal trip was if you had a little pup tent for $20-some, you could go camping, put some food in the cooler. We brought entry-level bikes, so you don't have to spend a fortune to go out and have a great time on the trails that we have here in the Midwest.
It was worth $1 million, and for more information on all the things that we did, go to bikepeople.tv. And remember, get on out there and become Bike People. Oh, Jesus. So maybe we should do that again.
Hello.
Oh my gosh. Can't see anything. Holy crap. Woohoo!
Now that's fun. Good job.
Bike People, brought to you in part by Cat Trike, focusing on the design, engineering, and manufacturing of innovative recumbent trikes that are made in the USA. The Hotel Pattee, a cycling hub for the High Trestle and Raccoon River Valley Trail, a destination unto itself for Iowa adventures. The Hotel Pattee. Bike World, the store that supports the sport, serving cyclists since 1979. Additional consideration provided by Shimano, Winnebago, Bike Iowa,